So now we are here with Barry McCabe in Breda on the 30th of October. You can see it at the weather.
Yeah, it's quite a surprise, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice though, we bring the sunshine with us.
Yes,
yeah.
You're going to play in Catch 22 today?
That's correct, yeah.
And what kind of music of you can we expect?
Well, we have our own mixture at this stage. It's it's called Celtic blues, so it's a mixture of blues music, blues rock music, and Irish music, of course. So it's quite an unusual mix, you know.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, as far as I know, nobody else is really doing it.
The band who's playing tonight, who are they?
Who's the members?
Yes.
It's Sean McGuire on bass, Ronald Orr on drums, Frankie V on the Hammond organ, and Jack McElduff from Belfast on the Elan pipes.
The Elan pipes. Yeah. Tell more about the Elan pipe, because...
Well, the Elan pipe is the Irish pipes, and it's you attach a little bag to your elbow and you pump the air into it that way rather than blow it like the Scottish pipes.
Yeah. And
Elan is Irish for elbow. That's why it's called the Elan pipe. And they're more sophisticated than the Scottish pipes. There's you can play more on it, and it has a softer tone, and it's actually reasonably suitable for blues.
I heard the Elan pipe, of course, on your album.
Yeah.
The Piece Within.
Right.
And I think it's a very pure sound that's coming out of it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we discovered when we started working on the songs on the album. That blues music and Irish music are both very roots music, and exactly, you know, if you have a harmonica, that's a pure blues sound, and the Elan pipes are very sweet sounding pipe, you know. So
I know, I've heard it. So
right.
You're making music for a very long time now.
Good wee while, yeah. You could say that.
You started off when you was how old?
I started when I was still in like secondary school, you know. So I'd say I was probably playing professionally from around 16, 17. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of what I've done my whole life, you know.
And who are your examples?
My biggest sort of influence would be another Irish guitar player called Rory Gallagher, who's dead now, but obviously was very well known throughout Europe and throughout the world. He played sort of blues rock, and I got into the blues through him. And in fact, you know, he had a lot of influences as well, and if you listen closely, you'll hear Irish influences in his music too. So he would definitely be my biggest influence. Another big influence would be, as regards guitar players, would be Peter Green from the original Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
And then on the Irish side, you'd have bands like Horselips, who are, I don't know if they were that well known in Holland, but they were like a super group in Ireland, and in America they've done very well in America as well. And Moving Hearts, which had Davy Spillane in it, and Davy played on my record. So, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I listen to a lot of different artists. You know, I listen to like Jackson Browne and folk music, James Taylor, stuff like that as well. As long as something is good and kind of has roots in it, I like it, you know.
Yeah, music with feeling.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
It kind of says something, means something. Yeah, that's
also what you do. I've seen you play the first time with a band called Albatross.
Right. That's a good few years ago. Yeah.
I was very impressed what happened on the stage.
Thanks very much. Yeah. Well, we try our best. You know, I mean, the only thing you can do is what comes from your heart. You know. So if you stick with that usually works out the best. And with Albatross, that was a three-piece band. That was a little bit more like Rory, I suppose. It was more just power blues, you know. But now with the Elan pipes and all, it's changed a fair bit, you know. I mean, there's still powerful blues in the set, but with the pipes and all, you can do a lot more, you know. There's a lot more you can do.
Is for you a step forward in the blues then?
I would hope so anyway, you know. Yes. I mean, I think there's a lot of different elements in it, and I think it's more interesting for people to listen to and to come and watch the show as well, because it's not just guitar, like a lot of blues, or it's not just guitar harmonica, you know. It's it has an extra element to it, yeah.
So today you're going to play here at the Catch 22.
That's right, yeah.
And you're going to do some songs of the Piece Within. You do the complete album?
Well, I wouldn't do the complete album, I'd say, but we'll certainly do a fair few songs off it, because I mean that's the kind of stuff that we're doing these days. But I mean, we still play some of the old songs from Albatross, because they're you know, good songs. Some of them were covers that we did. We did our own versions of them. It's good stuff for a live concert, you know. So it's a mixture of the Piece Within album and the Albatross stuff, and some stuff that we probably never recorded. So it'll be that kind of a mix. Celtic blues, you know. It's Celtic blues.
Will you do the special song also for me?
Which one is that?
The Arthur song.